Hello everyone. Harry is live. Stand down, pretty bird. Good kiss. Hello, Perry. Pretty bird. Who's a pretty bird? Who's a pretty bird? Is Perry a pretty boy? Peekaboo. Perry. You sing. Let's see, what do you want to watch, Perry? Say hi to all your visitors today. Hope you're having a good afternoon or a good morning. It's 12 o'clock, well, it's almost 12:30 here. Harry gets up around 9:30 in the morning. He goes to bed around 9:30. Yes! He just turned 1 year old March 5th. And he says a few words. He's coming around. He's molting now, so he's going to work. Yes, they love to interrupt. And what else, Barry? We live in Florida. So Barry's a little Floridian. Where's everybody else from? I used to live in New York, as you can hear my accent, but we've been down here for over 20 years. I grew up with parakeets. I had wild birds. I had a starling, a sparrow, and uh, they all talked. Parakeets spoke. Yeah, pretty birds. They were pretty birds, and they said peekaboo. Are you gonna sing? Give a like for Perry. Let's move you closer. Hold on, I'm trying to get Perry in the camera setting. I have to keep it away from him because yes. Hopefully today you'll take a bath. You need a bath. Little fluff ball. He's finally growing his wings because he lost a lot of wing feathers because they were clipped when he was 8 weeks old. And the first molting cycle he went through, he didn't lose his wings. He lost small tail feathers, yes, and a lot of white downy feathers. I got white downy feathers all over. Air purifiers, I'm constantly vacuuming and sweeping. You're a messy bird. Messy, messy, messy. Everything goes on the floor. And you like to see the hearts moving on the phones. Let's keep those hearts going. You're a pretty boy. Pretty, pretty. Have a peekaboo. You want to watch play peekaboo? Peekaboo. There's your friend Kiwi Green coming on. Is Kiwi? Yeah. There's Kiwi. Kiwi pretty bird. He loves Kiwi Green and Dash. He loves chatterbox parrots also, he watches. There's only certain birds that he watches. I keep him out for a few hours in the morning, yes. And then he goes in his cage for during the day. And then he comes out at night. Oh, he's getting loud now. Pretty bird? Who's a pretty bird? Harry's a pretty bird. Peekaboo. Harry. Pretty bird. He loves the greenery. That's his favorite. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Say, Harry. Harry. Peekaboo. Peekaboo, boo, boo. Peekaboo, peekaboo. Who's a pretty bird? Give kiss. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Where are you going? Yay! There you are. Harry. Harry. Who's a pretty bird? Are you a pretty bird? You keep vanishing, Perry. There you are. Sorry for keep moving it, but he don't sit still. No, you don't. No, no, no. You stay. You got a lot of feathers still coming out. Where'd you go? Running like the wind. Think you're gonna be losing maybe another tail feather or wing. You gotta take a good bath today, mister. You gotta get those feathers clean. I missed him every day. If he doesn't take a bath, I'll miss him, good, especially on his wing feathers and his tail. He loves chatterbox parrots. He watches that. Kiwi green. Uh, he likes Zeus. Rico he likes. Pretty bird. That is a pretty bird. He watches the McCaw channels. You gonna give Ellie a kiss? Ellie a kiss. Give me a kiss, Ellie, mate. Give Ellie a kiss. Give me a kiss. And he just turned a year old, so he started saying pretty bird around 10 months old. And then he started saying pretty boy, and then peekaboo, peekaboo, boo, 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 boo. Now he spotted the little mirror on the cage so he could see himself and give me kisses. You are not getting the phone. Any electronics, phones, watches. Yeah, you. Tablets. You broke Daddy's glasses the other day. Hi, Maria. Say pretty bird. Look nice, pretty bird. He does come on our shoulders, yeah, and he loves to talk over me. Yeah, and he goes with his head. You're a pretty boy, that's right. Kiss, kiss. You want to play peekaboo? Pretty bird. You are a pretty bird and peekaboo. Now we have to get another word. Perry. Perry. Where are you? You're being rebellious? Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? He notices everything. He is a very nosy little bird. Oh, Perry. What are you chewing on, little Perry? I'll take it away from you. No, no, no. No, no, no. Hi. Want some watermelon? You thirsty? Very soon you'll be going in your cage to take a bath. You like this video. Let's move your stick. Get up there. Thank you. Thank you, Peanut the Yorkie. You munching on something? Harry. Harry's going to be taking a bath soon, and I got to sweep the floor and mop the floor. How many times a day would you say Mama sweeps the floor in here? Messy Perry. I thought parakeets were messy, and I did have a parrot we found outside our door. Someone must have planted him there, knowing that I'm an animal lover, years ago. But we lived in a condo, and he became very, very loud, and I couldn't keep him. So I found a good home for him. And Harry, he's on the quiet side, but then he gets, loud. He doesn't really do the loud screams, like the siren calls. Except that he knows that he comes in when his dad comes home, that he goes into the room, he can watch TV, he plays on the bed, he looks out the window, he likes to look at the birds flying in the sky and at the trees. And I don't keep him right now, I don't keep him like in the living room or anything, because I have a cat, I have a dog, and I also have a bearded dragon. And I have the lights on the top, and I don't want him flying on the lights and burning his feet. So right now, like I said, he stays in this room, and we always come in and out. He watches TV, he rests, but he likes to take baths inside his cage in his bowl. He loves watermelon, broccoli. He loves the Nutriberries. I crushed them up. The little balls, I crushed them up, and he eats those. The black oil sunflower seeds he eats. Raspberries. He's not into oranges or strawberries. He doesn't really care for yet. He likes sugar. You didn't push that down in there. And he likes sugar snappies. And I give him the bird bistro once a day, usually at night. He likes that. He likes the tropical mix and the honey veggies. So he'll be having that tonight. I add vitamins in his water, from on the top of the dome and inside his cage every day. It's filtered water. I don't use the tap water, especially in Florida. There's a lot of chlorine in the water, and I won't drink it, so none of my animals, even my bearded dragon, I give him filtered water. And then, what else, Barry? And then, now it's going to be getting warm here, because we live in Florida. And maybe you could go outside on the patio and get some sun. Yes! What are you doing? you a pretty bird? Perry. Where's Perry? Peekaboo. Yeah, I never realized he was saying pretty bird until one of the live streams. And I said, sounds like he's saying pretty bird. But he has like a deeper voice than, other birds. And I said he's just learning to, talk and the sounds. Because it took a while that, the like building trust, he still doesn't go on the finger. But he will go on my arm, my shoulder. He goes on his dad's arm and shoulder. He allows us to, play with his beak. We say, give me that beak. What are you chewing? And he plays with us, which is the finger is a no-no. He's not yet. But he's still young, The other birds, they're, they're older. They're 7+ years. So, and a lot of them didn't start, like when I started with Harry, 8 weeks old. So you actually see him from when he was a baby to, as he's growing, getting hopefully the ring soon, because I do see it, the line. He definitely is a boy. So thumbs up for a boy. Because we thought originally he was female and or a male. He was doing both kind of, but he definitely is a male. And so hopefully he'll be getting, because he molded a lot, hopefully he'll be getting his ring within either this molt or the next molt. And what else, Harry? And he's playful. He likes to play with toys. I did a bird next week. I have a video coming out about a bird cage cover. I saw online. I thought it was good, for the like darkness, but it was way too dark. So I just covered him with a sheet during the summer, and had me a blanket in the wintertime. He was scared. You could actually see him. I did my GoPro in there, how dark it was, and I'm like, I don't know what, yeah, you didn't like it. Perry did not like it. And otherwise, he's a good bird. He comes out. He's, he'll give me kisses. He likes to, play with chains and glasses. He broke his dad's glasses the other day. And, he's into electronics. I'm collecting all his feathers that I've been finding, like the bigger ones, the wings, it was, I think, a small one from his tail he lost, and a mason jar. So I'm going to decorate it like on Perry's first big molt. So I was getting a little concerned that he wasn't losing his wing feathers and they were clipped, because he was only 8 weeks old when we got him. But I'm not clipping them anymore because, he doesn't need to. And I said, he was always flying into walls. And, I said, he's not getting out, to go outside. I'm not irresponsible as a pet owner. That's why, truthfully, I don't let him all over, my house, because, he could go, I have glue traps underneath my furniture. He could go underneath there, get stuck in a glue trap, or go on top of my bearded dragon tank. Yeah, you don't want that. You have a nice room with a big TV. And then during the afternoon, he goes in the living room and he sees the other animals. All right, Perry, you're going to go in your cage now. And we thank everyone for watching. Because Perry has to go take a bath now. So you're going to say goodbye? Say bye.